Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, YouTube world. Good morning across the world. This morning is a great day for us to begin to lift our awareness to see the beautiful world which we live in. And it is so marvelous here in Texas. I can't describe how wonderful and beautiful it is here in Texas. We had a nice rain last night. I got up this morning. It was all refreshed. Kind of surprised me because it wasn't really forecast, but it was all refreshing and nice. I got out and run my 2 miles and watched, looked at all the dew on the petals of all the nice flowers and the trees just flourishing and everything just nice and birds singing. And so I just felt like that the whole universe was blessing me as it does every day, and I was full of the spirit of ecstasy, and I was ready, to get up here and begin to tell you about all of these marvelous things and let you know how great our power and our energy and our wondrous enjoyment and ecstatic joy and peace and happiness is that we can receive once we get into the vortex. And I always tell you about this book, Getting into the Vortex, because it has a lot of pages in there that, it's a thin book, but it has a lot of good stuff on each page, and I guess it has, let's see, 100 and, it has about 140 pages. So it's not, and it's not it's not one of those big, thick books that takes you forever to read. But it's just full of good inspiration on each page, and it seems like there's a lot because it really does inspire you on each page that you read, and so you feel like you get that full feeling, kind of like eating a meal of the kind of food that fills you up. It's the kind of pages of material that will fill you up spiritually and make you feel joyous and happy. And that's what I try to do with this program. I come on here every day and I give you things that'll make you happy and joyful, and it'll get you into the vortex, and it'll get you into the habit of looking to the vortex every day. We should look at the vortex every morning when we wake up. First thing we should say, hello, vortex, hello, world. What have you got for me today, vortex? I'm getting in it before I even get out of bed. I get in, I'm making sure that I'm in the vortex. And as I begin to get up and dress and all, I feel all the power of the universe just flowing through me, and the joy and the happiness and all of the exuberance begins to come. The creative power begins to flow. And then before I even get all my clothes on and get out to the car and then over to the office, I've already got the creative juices flowing, and I've already thought up of 1,000 different ideas of what to make and build and what to create and what to write and what to begin to share with the YouTube audience, and what poems I want to write, what books I want to write, and if I do any painting, what painting I want to do. It's already flowing. It's flowing before I even get out of the bedroom, because I get up and I get in the vortex right away, just as soon as I open my eyes. And so it's so marvelous. But I was telling you yesterday, I was trying to explain to you yesterday how that we are natural leaders once we get into the vortex, and in our natural frequency where we can be continually rising our consciousness. Our consciousness rises faster and easier when we're in the vortex. If you want more awareness and wealth and love and abundance, then lead out in helping other people raise their consciousness and realize their potential. The reason for that is as I said, what flows in, so what flows out. Also, what flows out leaves room for more to flow in. And so it's a river that we get into. And so the more we flow out to other people, helping other people, the more room and capacity we make within our soul. We grow our soul larger, and we make more capacity in our soul to receive more. If we're not flowing anything out, helping anybody else or anything, giving them ideas and all, well, then we're not enlarging, we're not exercising the muscle of enlargement of our soul, and so there's not room for more to flow in. And so I said, lead out and help people to realize their potential and get their natural abundance flowing and manifesting. And as they begin to get their natural abundance flowing and manifesting, then the joy that you receive from knowing what's happening with them begins to enlarge your own soul, and you begin to receive more. It is a totally indescribable feeling to know that you have raised your consciousness above the mundane, mortal, and limited way of viewing abundance, and now realize the magnificent and totally unlimited nature of your true immortality. Some people feel like, oh, well, abundance, that's just winning a few $1,000s in the lottery, or maybe getting a house at just a slight bit nicer than the one they got. But that's not the true idea of abundance. The true idea of abundance is totally unlimited. That's being able to just write out your own ticket, be able to form your own carte blanche company, and write out your own checks carte blanche, and put in them any amount you want to. You have, it's been stated before, we have carte blanche with the infinite mind. We can state what we want to. We can write our own ticket. We can name what we want to name, and we will receive it when we're in the vortex and realize that we're unlimited. And so let's move beyond these mundane things and begin to move into vast areas of universes of energy and power. And we need to realize, move above the mundane, mortal, and limited way of being abundance, and now realize the magnificent and totally unlimited nature of our true immortality. You know, the very fact that we're immortal, as I said, there's the 5 or 6 eyes that I gave you. The fact that we're immortal, and the fact that God, our infinite source, is omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient. That gives you an intensity of desire for more true abundance, especially spiritual and mental abundance. And that also lets you know that that gives you a sense of importance of that. Let you know, we realize, we stop and we meditate, that is, upon the importance of what it means to be immortal, and the importance of what it means that God is unlimited and God is omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. And so that's the intensity and the importance and the that is number one. I'll give it to you in order. Number one, the implication of our now coexistence with infinite mind, the implication of our now immortality, the implication of the fact that infinite mind is omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent, all knowing, and all powerful. The implication of that. That's number one, that we should meditate upon the implication of that. Get out your notebook or your blank sheet of paper as you meditate, and ask infinite mind, tell me what the implication. In other words, what does that mean to me? What will that do for me? What does that mean to me? How important is that? What is that in my life? Does that do anything for me? Will that achieve anything for me? Will that create anything for me? Will that give me any more intelligence, any more creativity, any more ability to paint my paintings, write my books? What will it imply? What is the implication? What does it imply to me? And then number two, what is the importance of that? How important? Is it important at all to know that God, our infinite mind, our source, is omnipresent and omniscient and omnipotent, all powerful and all knowing and all present? How is that important to me in my work? Is that important to me in my life? Is that important to my health? How important is it? And as we meditate, ask infinite mind to reveal to you whether that's important to you to know that or not. And then the number three, the intensity. How intense can we get in our gratitude and our awareness and our rejoicing and the joy and happiness that we can get about knowing that that infinite mind, our source, is all here, flowing through us now, flowing through every atom and cell of our body, all here, and all power is contained within that. All creativity is contained within that. All perspicuity and perspicacity and elasticity of mind is contained in that. All ability to paint, draw, write, create, build, have the home we need, the car we need, the house we need, the all the business we need, create more business. All of that is there now. What is the intensity then of our rejoicing about that? What is the intensity of our happiness about that? What is the intensity of our gratitude about that? How intense can we get about that? And why should we get intense about that? Ask Infinite Mind that. And then number 4, what does all of this indicate? You know, when I read the phrase or listen to a video like this and someone says, our infinite mind, our source, the source of our very life and nature, that we can turn to at any time, that still small voice that says I am, that is there with us all the time, that we can turn to when we hear that source that is there can give us anything we want, anything we desire. We have carte blanche with it. We have a blank check that we can write to it, and we have the ability to receive all healing of any disease, cancer, heart disease, diabetes, whatever it be. And we hear that's all. It's all powerful, all present, and all flowing through us. What then does that indicate? What does that indicate as to what we should be thinking about, or what we should be doing in response to it, or how much power or energy we have, or how much health we truly have, or how immortal we have to be because of that, or how pre-existent, coexistent with infinite mind, and how we're here throughout eternity with all of this power and this energy. What does it all indicate, and what does it all point to? It's important to think these things through, because this will really vibe up your life. This will really vamp up your life. This will really soup up your life. This will really buzz up your life and really give you, it will really energize, like the Energizer Bunny. Well, it really energize your life. Okay, and then number 5 is, what all is truly inherent in this power and energy which we have? How much energy and power is truly inherent in the mere fact that God is omnipotent and omnipresent? The mere fact that our infinite mind, our source, is flowing in us and through us and all available to us. And what is inherent in that? What other qualities? Ask ourselves, what other qualities are inherent in that? Is all joy and all health and all healing and all peace and power and love, is that all inherent in that? Well, ask Infinite Mind to tell you if that's inherent in that. Do I have all the unconditional love I need? Do I have all the unconditional and powerful and energizing joy I need? Do I have all the true, solid, flowing, even keel peace that I need? Is that inherent in this marvelous stuff that's being explained in the book Getting Into the Vortex, in which I'm explaining to you? Is that all inherent in that? All that peace, power, and joy? And I'll say it is, as Esther and Jerry Hicks says that. Okay, and then number 4, 5, 6. We're up to number 6. What is the immediacy of it? Is this going to take 6 months, a year, 3 months, 3 years, or is it immediate? Is this power immediate? Is it this power present right now? Can we reach up to it right now? Reach into our inner being and say, I am all abundance right now, and know that we are all abundance. Can we reach in and say, I am all that power and that energy and that omnipotence is all with me, and that omnipresence is all with me? It contains all healing power and all power to create, to paint, to write books. Is that immediately with me, or do I have to take time to meditate for years and years and years to get that creative power? No, it's immediate right now. Okay, and then number 7, what does all of these truths that I'm telling you, and this book, and that these books are telling you, what do they? What kind of illuminating power? What bulbs do they turn on? What do they illuminate in our life? What will they shed light on? How will they scintillate that energy and that power to awaken us? What is the illumination then of it? And then number 8 is, how will it instruct us to live better lives, more powerful lives, and more healthy lives, and more creative lives? So we have 1, the implication. 2, importance. 3, intensity, indication, inherence, immediacy, illumination, and instruction. All of that we need to be aware of. And I'll give you some more on the next video tomorrow.